say you Mason, you Mason.
Thank you for tuning in for season 2 of And Now We Know. I'm so excited this episode because we have a different type of guest, somebody that I've never had on my show before. This is a completely different type of person, and I thought it'd be interesting to get to know him. His name is Demesio. All right, so let's talk to you. Let's get to know you right now.
Let's do it.
Can you tell the people what you do?
I'm really diamond, and I'm shining bright, cause I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real, I say you should sleep. My daughter gon' love this picture. All my diamonds shine, cause they really diamonds. Bad bitches in line, they be really trying.
I'm a licensed barber. I've been cutting hair professionally for about 2 years now, but I've had clippers in my hand since I was about 12, 13 years old.
Wow.
I was intrigued by hair at a young age, and I wasn't in a position, me and my brothers, to be able to get the type of haircuts that a lot of other children were able to get in school. So it inspired me to pick up some clippers and learn how to do it myself. Plus, I was an artist already. I used to sketch, do paintings and stuff like that, so I incorporated the two into one, and now
You're a barber. A lot of people don't consider barbering to be an art. That's interesting that you take that type of perspective. What is the difference between a hairstylist and a barber?
I consider us all to be stylists. You know what I mean? If a gentleman comes in and he wants an undercut, if he wants the man bun, if he wants a hairstyle on top, and he wants it, nice and bald with a blend on the side, I still have to style his hair. And if you don't want a licensed barber, you still want to kind of know how to style hair, because anybody can sit in your chair and they may ask for a specific style, and I hate to be able to say I can't do something. We're all stylists.
Wow. Okay, so I want to get into some celebrity news with you. We're going to talk about The Weeknd this time. The Weeknd recently cut his hair, and we're going to show some pictures of that. A lot of people feel like the hair makes the person. So now that The Weeknd changed his hair, do you think that that's going to change him or change his music? What do you think about that?
For The Weeknd, I think that was a good change for him. You know what I mean? It's a more mature look. It's more clean. It's an overall better look for him.
It's a more mature look for him. He's growing up. He's more famous. He has more money. So he needs to be more of a business type looking man. Now I want to play a game with you. Are you down to play a game?
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. So we're gonna play a game called Where Did That Barber Go Wrong? And you're an award-winning stylist, so you should definitely have good answers for where these barbers went wrong.
Definitely.
So we'll show the first picture. Let's show the first clip. Whoa. So what do you think about about that hairstyle?
I don't think his future is looking better than his past. For sure. Yeah.
So what could he have done better?
He could have been graceful enough to give it to a barber that actually has a license.
Let's show the next clip. Okay, so now looks like a bowl cut.
Is this side? He could have just went bald and started all over again. That haircut needs a new start. There's really no helping that or fixing that.
Leave a comment. Do you think he wanted that hairstyle? Alright, so let's show the last one. Well, now this one. Okay, looks like it's not finished.
He might be a relative of Joe Dirt.
Do you think the client wanted that, or did the barber just fall off?
He didn't go to a barber. Somebody at his house did that to him. Probably where he lives is probably population 15, 20 people. Might not be many people to impress, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't do that in a city like LA or Oakland, or that's something you do in a secluded small town where nobody else will see you or know you. No, because a small town they have the best cooking, but not the best barbers. Okay?
But here's a barber right here.
I have a mobile service as well. I will come to you and fix those issues.
So thank you for that. Let's give him a round of applause for giving us his tips on those hairstyles that we just seen. That was funny. So now, words of inspiration for the public. What do you have to say to those that are inspired by you right now?
I want to say that I did a lot more horrible haircuts growing up than I did now as a professional barber. So sometimes you got to take a loss to get a win. I'm an award-winning barber now, but growing up, I didn't know how to cut hair. Never get into anything because of the finances behind it. Because if your heart's not in it, it will never last.
What kind of projects do you have in the near future?
I'm gonna open up my barbershop soon. I work at Nappy Roots Barbershop in Riverside.
Shout out.
It's big shout out to Nappy Roots. Eventually, I want to be in my own shop and be able to get some of the young barbers coming out of barber school that has a lot of ambition. Eventually, they'll get to a point where they want to open their own establishment, and then it's a domino effect after that.
Stay tuned, you guys. Make sure you follow him so that you can find out when his shop is opening or where he's going to be, where he's traveling to, so you can keep up with them. Speaking of that, what is your social media?
It's Demesio_the_barber. Demesio spelled DEMESIO.
That information is all going to be in the description box as well. That's the end of this show right now. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you stay tuned for the next episode and
Go get your hair cut.
get your hair cut.